A scorching summer in Brazil. The hottest January on record has left reservoirs dry. Authorities say it's not a crisis yet.
Dozens of rotting cattle carcasses. It's the result of the worst drought to hit the town of Sergipe, Brazil in over 50 years.
The worst drought in 30 years in Brazil's poor northeastern region has destroyed crops and prompted officials to limit water use in the 266 districts that have declared a state of emergency.
With no natural water resources here, the project advisors suggested a whole new approach to farming. Iropuan agreed to try out bush management techniques to rehabilitate the natural ecosystem. He created ground cover, removed invasive species, and replanted native trees.
Here we are dealing with customs that go from father to son over generations. If you explain that they can produce without burning, just to preserve the environment, some will do it. But when you show in doing this that they can also make a profit, it becomes much easier.
The effect of generations of charcoal production on the environment has been devastating. The project advisors had to help this community find a more sustainable way to earn a living. Accessing water was key. By digging 120 meters down, they discovered groundwater, which now gives the community 12,000 liters of water per hour. This dry, barren area has been turned into a green oasis. The 27 families here now sell the produce they grow, and none of them are involved with charcoal production anymore.
We also see that people's self-esteem has grown. They see they have real importance because they can produce food, and they do this in a way that respects their environment.
This is the northeast of Brazil. It's a vast semi-arid area, and the low erratic rainfall here makes it difficult to earn a living from the land. In fact, this area has the highest concentration of rural poverty in all of Latin America. For years, Ulysses dos Santos and his family struggled to grow anything outside their house. Irregular rainfall was not their only challenge. The soil here was also far too toxic. The cause? 1,000 liters of grey water ran outside every day.
The water from the sewage, basin and shower was all thrown outside. We had open-air sewage with lots of flies.
More than 1 million families in this area have a similar problem. Ulysses agreed to test out a new filtering system that could potentially change all of their lives. Now the family's grey water is piped into this biowater system. Here it runs through a filter. The filtered water is then clean enough to use for irrigation. This system was designed by Luis Monteiro Neto from the Dom Helder Camara project, supported by IFAD, the UN agency that works to alleviate poverty. He adapted the design from larger industrial models.
It's not complex. It just needs a few elements of proportion in its installation, especially for the filter, which consists of pebbles, grit, wood shavings, and humus with earthworms.
And this filtering system has been a great success. After the 1-year trial period, the Dos Santos family now has a very productive vegetable garden, and the produce has been tested to make sure it is free of toxins.
The water that was jeopardizing our health before is now improving our health, as we are producing good quality food with it.